the live. Okay, I can see we all are super duper excited for DevOps Zero to Hero. So, if you and me, we are ready to learn DevOps engineering, drop a boom in the chat. Oh, so amazing. It's amazing to speak in English. Oh, that's amazing. We have Durga Prasad, we have Biswaroop, we have Gayatri, Kumaresh, Raghavan, Anupam, Sitish, Ashutosh, Siddesh, Kiran, Nikita. Oh, Nikita finally joined. That's amazing. Mayank, Ankit, Naga. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, let's get started. So, hello, dosto. Welcome to DevOps Zero to Hero. Today is the induction session where we will be learning what is DevOps, what you will be learning in these 3 months, how will be the pattern, what all things you will be getting, everything A to Z you will be learning in this course. Awesome. Superb. I can see a lot of energy in the room. Okay, superb. Let's get started. So first, this is a live course. So you must have seen there is a chat which is right in front of my eyes. I can see that chat. I can see where the things are going. In case you get a doubt, you don't ask immediately. Just let me know that, okay, I have not understood. So you must have seen that, let's say you are learning a topic. You get a doubt and you start writing, oh, what if we do something like that and that? No, don't do that. Instead, you have understood the topic, I'll just ask. Understood? You say no, I'll repeat that again. You said no again, I'll repeat that again and again until and unless you understand it completely. So this is how live classes work. Okay, superb. So many things to discuss, but before that, we have some ground rules. Okay, so I know. I know how bad it sounds that, hey, we are not in school. We are not in college. We are not here to have some rules and all. But trust me, when it comes to learning, there is something that you should follow that is known as discipline. How many of you think because of the discipline that you had, you got your first job? How many of you think because of the discipline that you had, you got your school, your college, your exams cleared? You got everything that you have currently in your life because of discipline, consistency, and the act of showing up. Every day we have a choice to turn off that alarm and go back to sleep. But you are currently in this position because you did not turn off that alarm. You picked up that alarm, closed it, you got out of the bed and you showed up. And that is why there are some ground rules, there are some, things that we should keep in mind. Firstly, as we know, it's a live classroom. We have people attending in India, outside India, we have people from UK as well. So as a trainer, I am currently living in India, and India has, the time zone difference in other countries. So make sure to, ping me, message me, call me only during the time when, I am in my complete senses. So before 9 a.m., I am, half asleep. I am in my own zone. Or maybe I am in the gym working out. After 9 p.m., I am eating or I am doing some kind of crazy stuff. Okay? So this is according to IST, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Between this period, feel free to call me, feel free to message me, feel free to, come and meet me also. We do meetups as well if you are in Pune. So feel free to meet me before, in between this time, all good. Okay, all good. Again, refund policy, no refund. Why? Because this is a live session. Anyways, I will be, taking you 3 months. I will be there giving you job postings in that group. I will be there giving you assignments. I will be there doing live projects, live quizzes, everything live. When you have recorded things, they have some kind of 7-day money back and all those things. But this is live. This is live trainers, live resources. Everything will be here live. Trust me, you in just 1 month, you will say, there is a Hindi saying called Paisa Vasool in just 1 month. Trust me, this is the feedback of 8 batches that I have conducted. Okay, decorum policy. I know it sounds like a school, but if you are found teasing someone, if you're found sending messages or some kind of absurd things, immediate removal, immediately. If someone says that, hey, this person from this batch said something to me which is not good, removed, no questions asked. And that time you will get refund, that time you will take this refund and go here. You don't want to stay here. Okay, why? I don't want anyone to disturb anyone. Feel free to have a healthy communication, DevOps related talks, career related talks, but anything outside that, anything personal, no, complete no. Very strict about that. Do not disturb, no keyboard. So there are a few instances where I am teaching something live. I generally don't close the chat. Why? Because there was one instance I was teaching Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. I taught the entire batch everything about Jenkins in 1-2 hours something. And I picked up my phone. I checked, there were 25 missed calls. There were 70 messages saying, "Sir, your screen is not shared." And that gave me a mini heart attack, saying that, hey, I just taught Jenkins to a camera and a screen which was not even shared. So that's why, just to keep up with the batch, just to get the interactions going on, I need that chat. So how many of you are here with me? There is something which I do which is known as health check. So if I say health check, so I need some messages coming in the chat, because I want to see that, hey, I am talking to a live people. This is not a recorded course, this is a live course. So that's why I have the chat on. But if I say DND, it simply means no keyboard. You should not be typing, so that no one gets to see those messages and something. If in case I am going off topic, my screen is not shared, audio is not there, that time you can say that, hey, this is not working, and so that I can read it in the chat. Last but not the least, patience. So this is a live course. Generally what happens in recorded courses, you have entire syllabus in front of you. You can easily go and jump to Kubernetes, jump to monitoring or CI/CD or whatever topic you want to learn. But in live classes, you have to keep patience. I will be teaching you as if you are just a college graduate who doesn't know what is Linux, who doesn't know what is cloud, who doesn't know anything about DevOps and cloud. And because of that, patience is necessary, because we have people from 5 years experience, 18 years experience. For them, if I teach cat command or make a directory, mkdir command, it will be very basic. But yes, you have to keep the patience. If you want to deploy a 3-tier application on Kubernetes, AWS EKS cluster with monitoring, with Argo CD, with all the every DevOps tool in place, you have to learn the basics first. And that's why patience is necessary. I will be teaching you each and everything, but from scratch. And because of that, patience is necessary. So how many of you will be patient with me for the next 3 months? It's 3 months course, not a 3-hour YouTube video in which I will be saying, in today's video, we will be learning DevOps in one shot. I do that on YouTube. But trust me, if it is a live class, if it is live DevOps zero to hero, I will take 3 months to make you the master of YouTube, of DevOps engineering. So I hope the ground rules are clear. I don't want to spend more time on rules and regulations. It sounds very schoolish, but the most productive, the most innovative, the most creative you were in your school and college only, because of the rules, because of the discipline, because of the consistency. Think about it. let's talk about the elephant in the room, DevOps. What is DevOps engineering? Why we are learning this? How can I become a DevOps engineer? So in this session, what I primarily want to do is I want to see if you are ready for this 3 months course. I will be telling you what is DevOps. I will be telling you how you will become a DevOps, why you are learning this, what will be the curriculum, what all things you will be learning, everything. It's an induction program. We won't be learning something today. We will be learning how to learn. That's what today's session is all about. Okay. So let me give you a story. If you talk about DevOps engineering, in 2018, which is 2018, I was given a task that this is a piece of code that is generally running in my Windows machine or my Mac OS machine. I need to run this code on a Linux server or a server which is used in production by many users. So that was my first task. So what I did was I got to know something about Docker. So this is the tool. This is the tool that I got to know about. So I learned Docker. I was working on Docker. I basically did my task related to Docker. Then the task came that whatever developer has written that code that needs to be in production in very less time. So I got to know about a tool called Jenkins, which can do continuous integration, continuous deployment, so CI/CD. So pipelines were made, and Jenkins was very, easy to me. I did Jenkins. Then everything that was running on AWS cloud services, which is basically cloud. Okay, AWS, Amazon Web Services cloud platform. So I learned that as well. Now there was a lot of traffic coming to the product that we were developing. So we used Kubernetes. Now, all these things that I was doing, my role was software engineer. And the tools that you will be learning in this course are DevOps tools. So why did we not call it DevOps engineering, or why we did not call this a DevOps tool? My role was software engineer. I was doing software engineering, but why was this not DevOps? DevOps is not a tool. It's not Kubernetes. DevOps is not Jenkins. DevOps is not AWS. It's not Ansible. It's not Terraform. It's not Git. It's not Docker. DevOps is a culture. It's a mindset that promotes how efficiently, how fast, how automated your developer code can reach to the market, can reach to production, how efficient your pipelines are, that your code is built, tested, and deployed in production in very less time. So the problem that I was solving in 2018 was a DevOps problem. The tools that I used were Kubernetes, Docker, AWS, Terraform, Ansible, Git, Jenkins, and so on. So DevOps is not a tool that I can say that, hey, go on Google and just write download DevOps pirated 320 kbps. No, it's not like that. It is a mindset. It's a culture which you have to adapt. Okay. You have to understand that developer who is writing a code, he's a different person. That's a different team. And we as DevOps engineers have to do development operations, where the development team, whatever they have developed, that should be packaged, built, shipped with test cases, with everything that makes things automated, makes the delivery smooth, fast, and the systems reliable, robust. And that's how you become a DevOps engineer. A DevOps engineer is not a master of Kubernetes. He's not a master of Jenkins, not a master of Docker. He's a master of solving developer problems. If a developer sees that, hey, it's taking me 10 minutes to take a backup here and there, you being a DevOps engineer need to write a Python script or maybe a CI/CD job to automate that. That's what you have to do. So, based on this introduction about DevOps, can you just write a one liner? What is DevOps? If you want, I can tell the entire definition as well. But I don't want to make this course sound like another chat GPT or another Google, which is just giving definitions and so on. I want to take you an experienced DevOps. I want you to make projects where I have a code which is written by developer. That code, how you will be building, how you will be making sure that the test cases are well passed, how you will be making sure that the production build that you are making is scalable, how you will be making sure that the time taken from developer writing the code and the code to be reflected in production is the minimum. That is what I will be teaching you. Okay. So Rohit says, is this course publicly available for everyone or just this video introduction only? Just curious to know. As I said, there were people who could not join today's session because they did not know about the platform. So just the induction session is open for the world, so that in case they miss or they are unable to join, because I got a notification saying from Nikita that she could not join and she sent a screenshot and many more. So for this session only, I am doing that. Apart from that, the entire 3 months, it won't be available on YouTube. You have paid for the platform. So it will be available on the platform only, not on YouTube. Okay. Superb. Let's see what is your understanding about DevOps. So Yadwinder Singh says, methods or processes implemented to deliver quality applications much faster. That's great. Great. Good. I liked it. Anyone else who would like to try? What is DevOps? I really like Raghavan's answer, which is continuous process that to reduce the delay. So whenever the code is pushed, tested, deployed in CI/CD, okay, great. Also, DevOps is not just about deploying. It's also about once that things are deployed, how faster you can react if the things go wrong. And that's when the monitoring things also comes into picture. We will be talking about that as well. Crazy. I really like this. Is this session recorded in case we get disconnected due to net connectivity? Absolutely. So so all these answers I'll be taking, questions I'll be taking. Every session will be recorded, but I'll suggest you to join live. Why? Because recorded sessions have a good or bad feature of fast forward, 2x speed, pause, skip, and so on. But in live, you can't control my speed. You can't control to pause or play whenever you need. You can't say that, hey, wait, there's a call coming. I'll just pick this call. Just wait for me 5 minutes and after that you can teach. No, that's not happening. So that's the seriousness of a live course. So you must have seen there are many recorded things. How many of you have completed a recorded course? But if you talk about DevOps 0 to Hero, the completion rate is 80 to 90%. 10% people drop off. The reason being, after Kubernetes, I only tell them that, hey, you have learned Linux, you have learned Git, you have learned Docker, you have learned Jenkins, you have learned Kubernetes. Now start giving interviews. And once they start giving interviews, then the journey goes more about interviews, then job, they get selected, placement, and then they remember that, oh, there was a guy called Shubham who was teaching them DevOps and so on. Nice. DevOps is a mindset which helps us in deploying the applications faster, reducing manual intervention. I like the word, the sentence, reducing manual intervention. Very nice. DevOps is a process of automation which will make the application deployment efficient and faster. That's great. Good. So if you read all of the answers, no one said Kubernetes, no one said Terraform, no one said AWS. No one said that question, hey, should I do AWS or should I do Azure? No one said that. So, if you want to become a DevOps engineer, these things which are going on in the chat, you have to master them. You have to master automation. You have to master knowing what is a culture, what is a mindset. You have to master how to make things efficient in an environment. Getting it? How many of you are getting it? That DevOps is not learning about Kubernetes. So, if you wanted to actually learn about Kubernetes, it will take me hardly 2 weeks to teach you. But if you really want to become a DevOps engineer, it will take you 3 months, 2 months to create a project from scratch where a developer has written code and you're making sure that the code is scalable. It is, open for production. That is something that you are here for. These tools I can teach you in a day or two. It's more of the practical implementation. How to make projects, how to add those projects in your resume so that that resume gets shortlisted. That's the real beauty of DevOps. Okay. By the way, why are you learning this? Why are you here? Let's be very honest. If we wanted to go to Mars, if we wanted to make, best cars in the world, if we wanted to make the world a better place and all, we would have become Mark Zuckerberg, we would have become Elon Musk and the top leaders of this world. We want a job, right? We want a DevOps job. Be honest about it. Be very clear about your goals. Because if your why is not clear, your what is not clear, if your how is not clear, you won't be clearing the concept very well. So, if your why is a higher package, write it somewhere. I want to have a higher package in DevOps engineering. If your why is to get a job as a fresher, write it somewhere. I want to get a job as a fresher. If your why is just to learn DevOps, just to upskill, there were a few learners who said, hey, I really liked your YouTube video. I liked the way you teach. I just wanted to learn DevOps in depth from you. And that's why we are here. So your why should be very clear. If you're here for learning, just write, I want to learn DevOps. If you're here for job, write, I want a job. If you're here for that package, write. If you're here to become a DevOps trainer, write. Whatever you are here for, just keep it written somewhere so that your why, your goal is always aligned. Okay? So, yes, Vikram is absolutely correct. Now all the system admin works are automated, and that's why learning DevOps is necessary. It's not now, a cool thing that, hey, DevOps. It's necessary. Even I'm promising you, I can guarantee you, in the coming 2 to 3 years, the developers will be learning DevOps. The developers will be writing their, pipelines. Because in startups, small companies, there are only engineers who are working as DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, software engineers. So in your company as well, developer must be started writing the Docker. They must have started learning what is Kubernetes. And that's the future. And that is known as platform engineering. So we will be covering, in some coming days. Okay. Hey, we are not here to, get philosophy lessons from you. Maybe we are. But tell me, how can I become one? How to become a DevOps engineer? You have cracked the code. You have conducted 8 batches. Thousands of people have placed. Many people became bloggers. Many people are now giving talks. Many people are getting selected. Some are remote. How? What is that secret? Let's reveal that secret for the world. This is your secret to success. First, hands-on. If someone says that, hey, take this book, this book is known as DevOps Handbook. Take this book, This book is known as Become a DevOps Engineer. And just read it. You won't become. I can guarantee you, you won't understand what is DevOps. Until and unless you become hands on with something, you can't learn DevOps. DevOps is all about hands on. A learner called me in the noon and she said, will this course have practicals as well as theory? I said yes. I was not lying. Practicals 99%, theory 1%. And that 1%, you must have seen that there's a notes section. How many of you can see a notes section in their course? If you want, you can just go towards the left hand side and see the notes. Can you see how many notes are there and which topics notes are there? Whatever topic you can imagine of, each and every topic notes have been provided to you. We will be taking the theory as well, but only for some time. Mostly I will be doing hands-on. Why? Because that's the secret to success. If you're not doing hands-on, if you're not understanding open source tools, if you're not good with Linux, I'm sorry. There is a lot of competition out there. So you have to be very much hands-on. This won't be a PPT session. Sorry if I'm disappointing you. There won't be any PPTs. This is the only PPT I have made for day one. After this, you will only be seeing a black screen. And that black screen will be your life. So I was watching Game of Thrones with my wife and there was a line. The night is dark and full of terrors. You will be seeing your terminal is black and full of errors. You will be seeing that. You will be resolving them. You will be doing hands-on. You will be doing troubleshooting. And that is the secret to success. Not successful builds. The broken builds, the failed builds, the errors, the hands-on, that's the real secret to success. So if you get an error, pat your back that you are on the correct line. You are on the correct track. If I am getting an error and I am stuck, maybe the session can be half an hour longer, maybe 1 hour longer or 2 hour longer. Patience. You are in the right hands. I will be solving that error. Maybe there will be some instances where I will be introducing the error just to make sure that whenever you get that error in your interview or in your job, you will be able to solve it. And that's the secret to success. Hands-on. Now, projects. The one and only reason why many people join me is the projects. Every topic, be it Linux, Git, Docker, Jenkins, Kubernetes, Terraform, Ansible, Prometheus, Grafana, ELK, any topic you say, there will be a hands-on project for that. All the project repositories are on GitHub. You will be getting every code repository, everything. End of the day, if you do hands-on, you will get success. If you just clone the repository, read it, you have to do some kind of hands-on, okay? Blogs. Now, how many of you have seen a YouTube post or, not YouTube post, LinkedIn post saying that this is my day 4 of 90 days of DevOps challenge. This is my blog about Kubernetes. This is my blog about Ansible. This is how I became a better DevOps engineer. This is my journey of DevOps engineer. This is how I cracked DevOps in a multinational company. You must have seen all those blogs. Any reason why suddenly after 2022, all these blogs are here? The reason why, in 2019, before COVID, I started blogging. I started writing on LinkedIn. You won't believe, in 2021, even in 2020 December, which is towards the end of the first COVID, the 2020 year COVID, I got a remote job in the UK, London. So I always had this dream as a kid that there's a Hindi song, मैं तो लंदन जाऊंगा लंदन लंदन गाऊंगा, which is I'll go London, I'll sing London London something, very very funny song or something. never in my wildest dream I thought that I will be working for London based company. And that's all because of the blogs that I wrote, the LinkedIn that I wrote. How many of you are following me on YouTube or on LinkedIn? Let me know in the chat. Just put YT or LI if you are following me from LinkedIn or YouTube. Most of the people are saying YT and LinkedIn. Some of them are saying YT, LinkedIn, YT. Did you ever see a ad saying, learn DevOps in 3 months, become a DevOps engineer now, join my workshop for 99 rupees only? Never. Never. You must have seen other ads, but you must have not seen a train with Shubham ad. Why? Because my blogs, my LinkedIn post, my YouTube videos are making me visible. That is why you who wants a job in DevOps engineering, you have to be visible to the world. That's why social media presence is important. I am not saying you to become influencer and do reels. No. I am saying to share information, target companies, what roles they are looking for, add their HRs, add their senior engineers or senior executives, start posting. They will notice you. Okay? They will notice you, and many of you will get a boost in their LinkedIn search, LinkedIn profile visits. Many of them will be getting even interview calls from LinkedIn. How many of you have seen that, hey, you have got some kind of message or call or interview appointment or some kind of appreciation on LinkedIn? If not, it simply means you're not using LinkedIn effectively. Okay? So that's why there's a secret to success, and which is blogs. Now, what is 90 days of DevOps? So 90 days of DevOps is basically a repository. I'll show you the repository, 90 days of DevOps. So this is a repository which started as a challenge for the DevOps community. But later on, this became a 90-day assignment where every day there will be assignment given to you. For example, day 1. This is your today's day 1. So I welcome you to the 90 days of DevOps challenge, where your journey of DevOps will be started. What you have to do? You have to fork this repository. What is a fork? GitHub is a place where you can store your code. You can follow people who can write code and so on. You can store your code. Create an account on GitHub. Go to my GitHub repository. All of the links will be shared to you. And just go on the 90 days of DevOps and just click on fork. 5.2K, which means 5,200 people have forked this. Almost 900 people gave it stars. It's a good repository. Go to the year 2024, go to day 1. You will be getting a small task. That task you have to complete. This is your day 1. Then go to day 2. Your day 2 task will be Linux commands. I will be teaching you Linux. Go to day 2, do the task, complete the challenge. And this is how you challenge yourself for 3 months, which is 90 days. And let's say you reach on day 46. Set up CloudWatch alarms, AWS. Very interesting topic. But it will take you 46 days to reach here. So in case you're looking to become a cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, you know the roadmap as well. Have the consistency, you have the discipline, you have the trainer, you have the community of, so many people, community. And that will help you become better in DevOps. Okay. So this is a small secret to success. Okay. Now in the course, I will also be giving you case studies and these 90 days of DevOps assignments, just to make sure that whatever you have learned, you will be practicing the same. Okay. You will be getting some mock interviews as well from my side. As this batch is limited, so I know the people by their name. For example, we have Raghavan, we have talked on phone, we have Mohsin, we have Sushma as well, we have Mayank, we have Rajesh, we have people like Ashwarya. We have talked over phone, over emails, we have had some WhatsApp discussion. So I know people, okay? Unlike any recorded course where there are 5,000 people who have joined this course and 0.2% who have completed it. No, not like that. I will be, once you complete the course, I will be having your mock interview one on one with me, that how is your progress? How is your preparation? Are you prepared to face the interview? That's why it is called mock interview. Okay. Preparation. And one thing which I've seen, which has worked for most of the people, past learners succeed, is group studies. Trust me, if you are going alone, you will, you will be doing a lot of things very fast. You will be completing fast topics and so on. But if you do group studies, you will be learning from not one brain, from 10 brains in that group. There will be questions, there will be doubt solving, there will be troubleshooting, there will be, opportunities. If one person gets an interview, his or her questions will be shared with 10 people. That's why group studies work the best. I've created a Telegram group for you. You can utilize this group to understand who are from where, and you can get in touch with them, start studying, start creating groups, start bonding. If you are from Bangalore, create a group of Bangalore, start frequently meetups, start learning, Zoom, Google Meet, Discord, whatever works for you. Start group studies. Mohsin, excited, fingers crossed. Awesome, awesome. So how many of you think if you are ready for doing these 5 things, which is making social media presence, case studies, projects, blogs, hands-on, preparation, group studies, trust me, in 90 days, you will be a better DevOps engineer. You will be better from where you were 90 days back. And if you see yourself after 90 days, you will see a new person. How many of you are ready for the... I've told you the secret. This is how people have got jobs. Yes, it's not about me. Just like I said before, it's not about me. It's about you. If you are ready to do all these things, skyrocket. Okay? Again, it's not easy. 90 days, 3 months, anything can happen. Be consistent and always remember your why. Always remember your why. Why did you start in first place? Why did you want to become a DevOps engineer? Why were you looking for a salary hike? Why? Why you were here to learn? Always remember that why. These 90 days will be much easier. Now let's talk about the job opportunities. That how job opportunities are in DevOps. There is a very common saying that DevOps is not for freshers. Very common saying. By the way, I can give you 10 examples from previous batches where 10 or maybe 20, where people from non-IT have become a DevOps engineer. Again, fresher. That's true. But how? Because the answer does not lie in MNC, the answer lies in small and mid-sized startups. If you are looking as a fresher to join as a DevOps engineer, trust me, no Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Cognizant, Infosys or any big company will entertain you. Because in MNC, obviously job security, stability, less hectic work is there, but they are looking for experienced people. Whereas in startups, they're looking for young, dynamic people who want to learn, who want to implement fast and do everything for lesser rate. When you become experienced, you start asking money. You start knowing, hey, what will be the percentage hike that I will be getting? As a fresher, you don't know the terms. You don't know what is switch. Don't know what is hike. And that's why startups welcome the fresher. That, hey, come, 4 lakh, 6 lakh, come, come, come. But as you become a senior, you start targeting MNCs. Why? Because you have a family. You want less hectic work. You want job security and stability. And DevOps engineering jobs are available in the both types of companies. The thing is, you have to target those companies. You have to understand how to reach out to those companies, or how to make these companies reach out to you. That we will be seeing in the 3 months. How many of you have seen there is a course in your package? By the way, you have paid for a course, but you received a package. In that package, you have a DevOps Interview Pro. How many of you saw that course, DevOps Interview Pro? Anyone who explored the platform and saw that, hey, I paid for DevOps. Now I have Python, I have generative AI, I have interview questions, I have list of companies who are offering DevOps roles, I have DevOps sample resumes, I have scenario based questions with answers. Everything is there in your package. Enjoy. So, everything that is required to become a DevOps engineer, I am making sure that you get it. Just name it, it will be added in your course. Many of the people are saying, is this course for lifetime? No, it's not. It's accessible only for 3 years. But after 3 years, you mail me saying that, hey Shubham, I wanted to recap that Kubernetes topic. Can you extend the access? No question asked, your access will be extended for 1 more year. After 1 year, you'll say, hey, Kubernetes, though I can understand, I wanted to understand the monitoring also. 1 more year. You keep mailing me, you keep getting the access. Let's see how many of you mail me and how many of you try to extend the access. So, anything you need from my side, you know my number. You know my email address. You know my address. Maybe you don't know, but don't come to my home. If you're coming, please inform me. I'll keep the tea ready. Okay? Now, how is the course divided? How will I learn this course? What all things are included? When the classes will be conducted? What all I'll be getting? Everything will be answered. How many of you are from Pune? Pune, give me a shout. How many of you are from Pune? Nice, nice, nice. Shehzad, Kumaresh, Swapnil is like, Pune nahi, PCMC. Awesome, I liked it. So, this course is divided into 3 sections. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Now the people living in Pune must have got an idea that from where I got this idea of dividing the course into 3 sections, into 3 phases. But the people who are not from Pune, let me tell you. So the course is divided into 3 sections, which is basics, intermediate, and advanced. Everyone who is writing Hinjewadi in so there's a IT park in Pune which is known as Hinjewadi, which is divided into 3 phases. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. So my first job was in Hinjewadi. So I know all these phases. So whatever I learned from Hinjewadi, whatever I could learn from that IT background and IT world, everything I've put inside this course, including the names. So what is Phase 1? In Phase 1, you will be taught the basics. Baby level, baby steps. For example, today's session, introduction to DevOps. What is DevOps? What tools are important? Tomorrow's session, not tomorrow, the Wednesday's session, Wednesday, Friday. So there will be 3 sessions a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All the 3 sessions will be 2 hours long. So make sure to keep your water, coffee, or any snacks that you're having. I'll suggest you not to have snacks. It's not Netflix, but if you want, you can. We will be having 2 hours weekday sessions. Doubt clearing, we can have a session on Sunday, or maybe after the session, I will be opening the voice or your video so that you can have doubts or anything that you need. Okay. After we finish the introduction to DevOps, which is today's session, there will be a Linux for DevOps. I want everyone to create a AWS account. Now, in order to understand Linux, which is an operating system, this can be done on a Windows machine. There is something known as WSL, yeah, or Windows subsystem for Linux. We can do that. We can do Linux on that as well. But later on, if you're learning Kubernetes, Docker, how will you do a Kubernetes cluster on WSL? You can. I can teach you that as well. But it's best to have an AWS account. AWS account is free for 1 year, given that you are inside the free tier range. Okay. So how many of you have AWS account already? Because that is the only prerequisite of this course, and a laptop or personal laptop, whatever you have. Okay. So you need to have a AWS account, not Azure, not GCP, AWS. Okay. Nice. Great. So if you have an AWS account, you have the prerequisite of DevOps 0 to Hero cleared. That's the only prerequisite. And a lot of passion to learn DevOps. So in Hindi, I call it Junoon. Junoon to learn DevOps. If you have that, good. And if you have an AWS account, very good. Okay. So we will be doing the tomorrow session on AWS, and it will not be streamed on YouTube. If you're facing any difficulties in logging in or something, mail to mentor@trainwithshubham.com. Mentor spelling you know, @ symbol you know, train with Shubham, always written on my shirts, .com. Okay. Done. Is Python required in prerequisite? It's not required, but last week we had Python sessions. 3 days we learned Python. How many of you were attending Python sessions last week, which is 18th, 20th, and 22nd? Attended? Easy? Enjoyed it? Enjoyed it? Python? Learning Python was easy? Nice? So if you did not attend, it is added to your course. You can attend it anytime. Okay? Great. So not tomorrow, but Wednesday. So the classes will only be conducted on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. MWF. Okay. And after the classes, there will be a short session for doubts if you have any. Okay. Linux will be taught the next topic. Once you complete Linux, which is the operating system which most companies use, you will be introduced to source code management or GitHub. Git and GitHub will be taught from basics. Even if you have 10 years experience, 15 years of experience, good. It's very good to have experience. But still I'll teach from day zero. As if you are just a college graduate. What is Git? Why is Git? How is Git used? What is GitHub? How to create a GitHub account? Each and everything I will be teaching you. Okay? Once you complete source code management, there will be a week session on Docker. What is package management? How to build images, how to deploy applications. This will be happening. And after every session, there will be a hands-on project. During the session only, there will be hands-on project. You will be given assignments, 90 days of DevOps. And after each session, there will be quiz. Just to see if you were attentive in those 2 hours or not. If you were attentive, you can apply. You can attend the quiz. You can get the feedback instantly. Okay. Any gifts? Yes. So just like you must be knowing, there's a very popular show called Kaun Banega Crorepati, who would become a millionaire or something. Just like in that show, every question answer that you give, you get a prize money of 7 crore. So that prize money you won't be getting. Okay. So coming to the phase 2. So once this phase is over, okay, once this phase is over, you will be given a exam. Why does this course sound like a school? First we had rules, then we have assignments, then we have quizzes, and now we have exams. We are not here to give exams, we are here to make projects. Sorry, you will have to clear the exam. Okay. So the quizzes, the exams, everything are interview questions. They are commonly asked interview questions. So this is my way of preparing interview questions for you. If you want to know what are the interview questions, you have to sit for the 2-hour session, attend the quiz, you will get the interview questions for that topic. If you want to get the interview questions for all these topics, you have to attend 1 month of phase 1, give the exam, get the interview questions, get your score. How many of you find this good? That hey, feels good to be back to school, back to college, where I have to attend exams, 100% attendance, assignments. If you don't do assignment, there will be a parent-teacher meeting. No, there won't be a parent-teacher meeting. One day I was giving some kind of example. I give very, weird examples. That example was heard by a learner's mother. And her mother said that, who is this teacher? Why is he teaching about a girlfriend and boyfriend, and what is this git commit between them? Why is he committing a girlfriend and boyfriend, and what is git in that? So I was giving some kind of random example. So headphones preferred. Okay, so phase 1 is all about basics. Okay, all about basics. If you clear phase 1, if you clear the exam, you will get access to phase 2. If you don't clear the exam, you will still get the access to phase 2, but it's suggested to clear the exam. It's a fun learning. So as I write here, you must have seen on my shirt, happy learning. It's a fun learning experience. Don't take that, oh, I got a wrong answer, my score is bad. Take it as a fun learning experience. Next time, have good marks. Okay. Phase 2 is where you learn the real tools, real projects, amazing things, which is CI/CD pipelines. We will be having Jenkins thoroughly explained. We will be having CI/CD pipelines built in GitLab as well. We will be having container orchestration tools, which is Kubernetes. So Kubernetes container orchestration tool will be taught to you once you clear Docker. Docker, Git, Linux, these 3 are prerequisites for your Kubernetes. So anyone who is here that, hey, I have heard that you taught Kubernetes very well, and a friend of mine cleared CK exam, and that's why I'm here. You have to keep the patience. You have to clear phase 1 and then only Kubernetes. Okay. So it's not that tomorrow I'll be teaching Kubernetes. No. Step by step. Baby steps first. Okay. Once container orchestration is done, simultaneously there will be AWS course as well. Hey, we did not sign up for AWS course. We did not know that there will be AWS course as well. This is a bonus from my side. So after we clear Kubernetes, I will be teaching you AWS EC2, AWS S3, Lambda, API Gateway, DynamoDB, CloudFormation, serverless, and many things. I know it was not included in DevOps. It was not included in your fees or anything. This is the first time I'm teaching to an audience who doesn't know me, who doesn't know what is DevOps wale bhaiya or who is Shubham Londe. So I really want you to learn the in and out of DevOps and cloud. So as a bonus, I will be giving you lessons on cloud services as well. How many of you are happy about this? That hey, we got to learn about DevOps, but now we have AWS course as well. Okay, so CCP, which is Certified Cloud Practitioner, all the resources related to CCP, all the question banks, mock questions, dumps, how to clear, what all tools, the sessions, live, everything will be included in that. Okay. And once you complete AWS or at least some services of AWS, we will be introducing you to infrastructure as code. How to create those AWS services and resources using code. But someone told me that if you don't know coding, do DevOps. They told you wrong. In DevOps, you will have to write code, you will have to write configuration files, you will have to write scripts, you will have to write a lot. So start writing and let that myth burst that coding is not required for DevOps. You should be knowing the basic syntax. You should be knowing how to compile a code, how to write something. Yes, DSA or data structures and algorithm is not required for DevOps. No one will be asking you how to reverse a binary tree in a DevOps interview. No one will ask that. No one will do. If someone is saying that in Microsoft there was a DSA round, because it's Microsoft. Microsoft has this, ritual of conducting DSA rounds and removing 50% of the candidates. It's their way of conducting interviews. That is why you are getting confused that DSA is required for DevOps. DSA is not required for DevOps. Some company have a criteria, very few, maybe 5 or 10 companies. Not all. All companies require you to have that mindset of automation. Okay, so learn that. Don't go for DSA. Okay, awesome. So I'll be teaching you Ansible as well, where you can write automation playbooks and update 100 computers in just one go. Yes, that's kind of automation that we will be doing in this course. So this is phase 2. For this phase, everyone is excited. Generally, all the batches are full. All my YouTube videos, we just crossed 1 lakh subscribers on YouTube. That's the silver play button. Everyone wants these. Everyone in my comment, they are saying, please give me one video on Kubernetes one shot. Please give me a video on Terraform. But they don't understand this. In order to reach here, you have to clear this. This is a roadmap. You can't jump and reach a destination. You have to walk there, or you have to at least travel. Okay. So that's how phase 2 looks like. Just after phase 2, there will be a mega exam. And this exam will be as a hackathon, where you will be asked to create a project based on these tools. You will be deploying your project on AWS. That infrastructure will be built using Terraform. The application will be running on Kubernetes cluster and the CI/CD will be done on Jenkins. That's my way. Okay. I will be doing that live with you so that, you don't feel like, hey, everything we are only giving. Exams also we have to give, learning also we have to do, and classes also we have to attend, notes also we have to read. Then why you are here? I will be there to guide you. I will be there to train you. Don't worry at all. Okay. So this hackathon would be conducting on weekend. Yes. Once you have completed this phase 2, the dates will be announced. Okay. Nice. Okay. Everyone clear about phase 1 and phase 2? Clear about that? Clear? Okay. Then comes the phase 3. Now this phase is more about SRE, the site reliability engineering, monitoring, live projects, how to use automations, SSL, Nginx, and all those cool stuff. So once you know about these tools, you make some projects, you add monitoring or site reliability engineering to that, and then you make some live projects. And once you do that, I won't be leaving you. Trust me, you will be getting dreams saying that, have you posted a blog? Have you completed an assignment? You will be awake in midnight saying, oh, Shubham's email is there in my inbox saying assignment due. Have you completed your LinkedIn profile? Yes, this will be happening with you in phase 3. That's true. And once you are done with all that, I will keep a track. I will keep a track. If you are done till here, I will invite you for a mock interview. I will invite you for a resume preparation session. I will invite you for LinkedIn building. I will invite you for a job opening, that hey, there is a job opening here. I know that you have been with me for the last 2 months, 3 months. I know you have aced all the quizzes, all the exam. I think you're a good candidate. Let me refer you, or let me help you get this job. So job assistance does not come easy. You will see a lot of courses, lot of institutes saying, come, 100% job assistance, come, 5 lakh, come. Fake. Why fake? Because no one can guarantee job. Any company that is saying job guarantee program, just it's a red flag. No one can guarantee job. No one can tell when the market will go up or fall down. No one can tell if you will be giving your 110% in the interview. No one can tell that, but you are the one who will be giving that interview. You are the one who will be at that moment, whatever scenario will be asked to you, you will be the one solving that. And for that, phase 1 cleared, phase 2 cleared, and then only you can go for phase 3. Are you getting my ideology? Are we on the same frequency of understanding how to learn a DevOps course? It's not a straightforward course. How many of you got a realization that where did we invest our money? That 7,850 rupees, I could have got a PlayStation game. Not a PlayStation, obviously, just a game. But maybe I could have invested that in whatever. Getting it, that you are not in a easy going course. There will be projects that will challenge you. There will be days when you will be coming from your office at 6 p.m. saying that, hey, today no Shubham. But 7 p.m. Shubham will be there. Hello, dosto. Welcome to DevOps 0 to Hero. Be ready for that. Okay? Be ready for that. How many of you have attended my sessions before this session? How many of you have attended any YouTube live, any YouTube video, any Python session or any DevOps session or anything? Attended Python course? Did you get any benefit out of it? Any benefit can be, any kind of benefit. Anyone benefited? So trust me, if you attend these 3 months very seriously, very, very seriously, you will get benefit. You won't be saying that, hey, I joined some course, random guy saying DevOps 0 to Hero. 0 only, no Hero. No, you won't be that. In just 2 months, you will be, deploying Kubernetes applications in single click. But for that, you'll have to do hard work. It won't come easy. So that's the only thing that I wanted to say. Hard work is very important. You have to put in those hours. And with you, it's not just you. Even I have to put those hours. If I don't give this energy, you must have realized that I am not 100% in my throat. How many of you understood in the first 10 minutes only. He is having a bad throat. This is not my voice. I'm having a very bad throat. But I decided to show up. I decided to put 100% energy. And if you are ready to do that, you are not well, you're not having 100% energy, you're not having anything, you have to show up. If there is an assignment, you're getting errors, if there's a project, it's not happening, you have to complete it. No matter what, you have to do it. Because trust me, that project has been completed by someone. If you are getting an error, it means something is going wrong. Getting it? Many of them are, are like this. Hey, I got some kind of SSH error or some error. It's not happening, Shubham. No, no, no. That error was something which I got in 2016. I got in 2017. In 2018, I was teaching people how to not get that error. In 2020, I had a YouTube channel where hundreds and thousands people got to know how to solve that error. And I want you to become that next person who is not afraid of errors, who is welcoming errors so that they can make new content, they can solve new problems, they can go to, companies from Australia, UK, and different countries to solve their problems. That's what an engineer does. Okay. AWS taught completely. A few services of AWS that we attend interviews. See, AWS will be only taught whichever is needed in a company. So I have designed this curriculum not by ChatGPT. Unfortunately or fortunately, this curriculum is not designed by ChatGPT, not designed by Google. This curriculum is designed by LinkedIn job section, where I opened each and every job. I read the job description. I gave all that job description to Excel. I understood what are the common things asked. And based on those common things, you have the syllabus ready for you. So this syllabus is created by hundreds of job descriptions. This is not created by some book. Okay. That's why this course is unique. You will learn only the things which are required to become a DevOps engineer. That's the beauty. Okay. Anupam, just wanted to understand, many companies using Nexus and JFrog by Artifactory, these two important. See, many companies are using Nexus and JFrog. Majority are using AWS ECR, Elastic Container Registry. That's the difference. When you say many companies, I have done my homework. I have researched all the companies, all the job descriptions. Nexus, JFrog, 3 companies. AWS, 67 companies. What to add in the course? You know the answer. And after 3 months, you will see that this guy also has a YouTube channel where if there is a concept which is there in the industry which is trending, you will see a video about that. And there is a question that, hey, you make videos in Hindi only, but we understand only English. YouTube has given a very special gift. All my videos can be translated into English, Japanese, French, Spanish, and all those popular languages. So anything that you will not be learning in this course will be uploaded to YouTube. So I hope, Anupam, you got your doubt clear that anything which is not mentioned in the syllabus, how to get the syllabus? It's very easy. Go here, go to trainwithshubham.com. You have this course landing page. You click this button, you are here. You click the other button, you will see what all things will be taught here. Okay, when it will be taught. Maybe the days might go plus and minus, but this is how I have kept things in mind. Okay. Awesome. Great. So this is how the things will be. I hope you enjoy it thoroughly. Okay. These are the course contents. And I want someone from the batch who will be that, that person, that one person This is included in the course, but you did not cover it in the live class. Why? I want that person. Because of that one person, I know trainers get irritated. Sometimes trainers are like, it's okay, it's an easy concept, let it go. No. If you see, I have not completed any of the topic in this syllabus, it's your responsibility to tell me that, hey, when will we be covering GitLab runners? Tell me, when will we be covering Kubernetes, role, RBAC, KTS objects? When we will be covering liveness probes, namespaces, RBAC, HPA service accounts? When we will be happening this? Oh, getting it? So, all the feedbacks are welcome. I am not that person who will say that, hey, why are you complaining and all? If you are not happy, just tell me. Okay, that's the only catch. Just tell me that, hey, this part was included in syllabus, you did not cover it. Okay, wait for a day, that next day it will be covered. This is only if it is not covered. Okay. Okay. Also, yes, Mayank, someone has to remind me to drink water. That's something that I don't do. One more thing that I wanted to tell you all about me. I really love teaching. So, current role is uh, teaching you DevOps. Maybe someday I will be teaching you AWS. Someday I will be teaching you generative AI. Someday I'll be teaching you Python. Someday I will be teaching you how to build a body. Someday I'll be teaching you anything. I love teaching. That's the one thing that is about me. So you won't be getting any complaints related to, this is not a good teacher. That's something that I love. I don't know, I did not do any course about how to become a trainer or how to become a teacher and all. I did not do that. Yes, I have 8 years experience in software engineering, platform engineering, DevOps engineering and all. But teaching is something which is very close to my heart. So I enjoy doing that. So I'm pretty sure if you attend these sessions live, you will like DevOps. Okay. So quick recap about, okay, Rohit, Nexus and JFrog Artifactory, it's not in the syllabus. Again, I'm saying if it is not in the syllabus and I have not taught it, no complaints. If it is there in the syllabus and I have not taught it, let me know. Rohit did not get the assignment right. So if something is there, if something is here and I missed it, that time you have to tell. Okay? Got it? How many of you? Okay, maybe my English is not understandable. How many of you are understanding what I'm trying to say? How many of you are okay with the pace? How many of you are okay with the words, delivery, pronunciation, accent? I don't want to fake some Indian accent, an Indian guy trying to be American. No, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I will not do that. Okay, normal Hindi, English, an English that sounds like Hindi. That's what I do. Okay, awesome. Just a quick recap. I hope you got all the ground rules. Last one is important. Okay, last one is important. Obviously, the above four are also important. Okay, the last one is more important. DevOps, I hope you got a good idea. Now, how many of you understood? I did not tell you how to become a DevOps engineer, but in the last 1.5 hours, something happened that you got a confidence that, hey, I know how to become a DevOps engineer. See, I did not tell anything, okay? I just gave you what will be there in the 3 month syllabus. But in the last 1.5 hour, was there a second where you found confident that, hey, maybe I can do that? Okay? How many of you are feeling confident? Again, this course is not designed by ChatGPT, not designed by Google, not designed by any ex Microsoft and Google. No. This course was designed in 2022 when I started my first batch. I got a feedback. Second batch, I got a feedback. Third batch, improved it more. Fourth batch, improved it further. Fifth batch, made it the most in demand DevOps batch ever. Sixth batch, highest amount of placements from a live course. Seventh batch, the record for highest amount of placement broken. Eighth batch, most projects delivered in the least time. This is the English batch, which is the ninth batch. So this is a course which comes from experience, not coming from any AI tool, the generative AI tools that I was teaching you last week. No. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this. Let me just check any point if I missed any point. Let me just check if I missed any point. By the way, I talked about all of the points, but just in case, I started one more thing. I just will check one last time if I've missed anything or not. Okay. How many of you know what is the class timings? Let's see. Let's see if I covered that or not. 7 to 9. Great. IST. Okay, IST. Maybe there is some learner of mine joining from London. He is now ready at 7 p.m. saying, Shubham, where are you? Shubham is sleeping. Okay, in Indian time zone, obviously. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, great. Again, this is everything that I talked about, what I'll be delivering and all. So what I expect from you, again, live participation. There will be many people who are sitting like this. If it was a Zoom call and I would have turned on all the cameras, how many of you did I caught like this? Did I catch like this? How many of you were in that pose? That, like this. Done? Ritushri? See? Josh? Rana? See? What I want is not this. I want is this. Actively writing notes. Having a pen and paper right beside you, writing notes. Not getting something, writing in the chat. Not understanding, writing not understood. Understood? Right? Yes, boom, understood. This is something that I am expecting. I don't want you to become the Elon Musk with the highest IQ. No, it's fine. What is my specialty? I train people who are from non-IT. So I know I'm dealing with people who just learn how to start a laptop or just learn that, hey, there is a bigger world after Windows as well. Windows operating systems ke bhi aage kuch hai. So very few people. So those kind of people I am, more interested in. So if you are someone who is struggling, don't sit like this. You have to write. You have to take notes. Take these 2 hours like a therapy. I know, brother, sister. I know. When I say hello, dosto, I'm not saying hello, people of India, or hello, this guy. Not. I'm saying hello, dosto. The dosto means friends. I know what you are going through. I know that you are waking up tired, going to that job that you don't like. I know you have to pay those bills, those EMIs. I know you have to travel. You have to get that pollution. You have to, hear from that person you don't like. I know you are going through a tough time. Take out these 2 hours, give it to yourself, learn, make your mind, fresh again with something new, and see how your life changes. This is not just a course. You must have understood in this last 1.5 hours. This is not just a course. I am here to make you learn, relearn, even unlearn a few things and make you a better engineer. Okay? So, how many of you are with me? How many of you are ready for DevOps zero to hero? Awesome. I can see Vikram is ready. We can see Raghavan ready. Sushma ready. Mayank, Kanu, Nikita, Akshutosh, Vishal, Manish, Swapnil, Surendra, Satish, Rohit, Kumaresh, Shashank, Mohsin, Ganesh. See, a lot of people are in. Awesome. It's 2024. I know 2024 is about to end. We are just about to finish November. Did you remember the 1st January New Year resolution that you took? I know you remembered it for 15 days, then you forgot it. I don't want you all to do that in 2025. Okay? I don't want you all to do that in 2025. I want you all to take a resolution right now. Why to wait for 1st January? Why to wait for 1st January and then after 15 days you'll forget it? Why? Instead, take it right now. You have an opportunity of these next 2 to 3 months, December, January. Take these 2 months, enjoy learning something new, enjoy making projects, enjoy talking to each other. Maybe you will find a good friend, maybe you'll find a new colleague, maybe someone will refer you. Who knows? That's why I call it, yes, Raghavan, happy learning. So I don't want you to take burden of learning DevOps. I want you to enjoy learning DevOps, okay? So that's why I don't like slides. Every person who are going through slides, they will say, is this slide clear? Is this slide clear? Okay. I don't want you all to learn via slide. I want you all to learn via hands-on experience, okay? So any questions? Anything that you have for me? Any questions? Anything? You can ask right now. This is the time for you to ask questions. When will we get the recorded session of the live session? Very good question. So I want you all to do a maths. If the session is 2 hours long, it has to go through 3 things, which is download, download, process, and upload. So let's say if the session is 2 hours long, 2 into 3, 6 hours. The recording will be available after 6 hours because it goes through 3 process. So 2 hours into 3, 6 hours. Okay. So if the recording is, if the session is 3 hours long, when can you expect the recording? Any maths people? Anyone who studied maths in UKG? 9 hours. Okay. I hope you are clear. Okay. Nice. Okay, is there any 90 days of ebook? Yes, there is. After you finish this session, you can, get the access to ebook in your course only. Just where you have this, this thing, there will be a heading saying that ebooks. Okay. There will be some heading of ebooks, and inside that you will be getting a 90 days of DevOps thing. There's a 90 days of DevOps ebook from my side, so that you will be getting. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Any preparatory courses we can do before every live? I know you do a lot of stuff. Just come here at 7 p.m. Whatever I teach at 7, next day just practice that. Do you guide for CKA, CKS, CKS, HashiCorp, AWS certificate? See, I can guide you for CKA in this course. Kanu, I am new to DevOps. Everyone is new to DevOps. So even I will be learning with you. Okay? Kanu and Kanu, same. We are on the same boat. Even we will be learning DevOps. We are also new. Next class is Linux, I believe. Yes. So Wednesday, 7 p.m. Linux. You will be getting an email one day before. Okay? Nikita, just search in Google, YouTube how to create AWS account. It's very easy. Just do one thing. How many of you remember their college days when they were creating an account on, Facebook, Orkut, Gmail, and so on? Oh, we have Orkut audience here. Nice. That's great. Which is good, yeah. I really love Orkut audience. They know what is patience. They know that if you have sent an email to someone, it might take 2 days for them to read. It might take 1 week for them to reply. Not like WhatsApp. I have friends in WhatsApp. If their message does not get a single tick, they will call me. And they will call me to say that I have sent a message on WhatsApp. If you have called me, then tell now message. Why should I? Again, no. I love the Orkut audience. I love the Orkut generation. You guys are OGs, millennials. Is that your number which is given on course portal? No, that number belongs to a support person working at TWS by the name Shubham Londe, who looks just like this. Yes, that's my number. And I know everyone suggested me that you should never give your personal number to public. I want to give. By the way, go to aws.amazon.com, sign into the console. Okay, just click on sign into the console. Now, obviously, you don't have the account ID and you don't have these things. So what you can do is you just create a new account. And there will be a bunch of questions asked to you. Email, account name, and all these things. There will also be a need of a debit card. Okay. So if any of your friends or any of your family members have a debit card or if you have a debit card, this process becomes easy. One thing to note here is your debit card should have international transactions open. Many people found this error that verification failed in AWS. The reason being their debit card was not open for international transactions. So just to save your time, I'm just telling you beforehand. Okay, ask your doubts. Yeah. Sir, sarcasm is on. Oh, no, I'm not sarcastic at all. Never. I just tell facts in a way that sounds very funny in my head. Sometimes people find it funny, sometimes they don't. Awesome. In phase 3, you mentioned SRE thing monitoring. Is SRE and DevOps same or different? See, in Google, you don't have DevOps engineering roles. In many companies, you don't have SRE roles. So what is the difference between SRE and DevOps? See, DevOps is a culture, it's a methodology. And later on, the person who is implementing those cultures, implementing those tools, that became a DevOps engineer. Initially, DevOps engineer, this term was not there. It was just site reliability engineer who ensures that your applications that developer has built, it's it's ensured that it's reliable, it's robust, it's available for the market. Everyone is fine with that. Okay. It also involves SRE, also involves creation of such platforms, such tools that are helpful for the development teams. So SRE was born. But there was one more role who said that, hey, I don't want to build platforms because platforms are built by developers. Those platforms are built and maintained by developers. We are just making the process simpler. So DevOps engineering came into picture. Now, monitoring, logging, alerting, these were originally given by SREs. SREs were the one who were checking the logs and seeing if your application performance metrics are correct and all those things. Nowadays, DevOps engineers also have to take those roles. And that's why I call it DevOps slash SRE. Okay. That's the main thing. It's not same. Obviously, SRE is one level ahead of DevOps because they involve some coding as well, some platform architecture design as well. DevOps don't have to do that designing and architecture thing. So that's a different. Okay. I hope Mayank your doubt is clear. Awesome. More doubts. Apart from courses, do you guide for CKAD, CKS, CKA? I can guide you for CKA, CKAD, CKS. I know people who have cleared those exams. So I can get in touch with those people and become that common person who can meet two geniuses who are talking about CKS and CKD. I can do that. Are Macs preferred for the same reason? We can execute all DevOps related. See, many companies prefer Macs. So when I joined my first company, a MacBook Air was given to me. When I joined my second company, a MacBook Pro was given to me. When I joined my third company, they said, do you have your own machine? And I was a fool. I said yes. So they did not give me any machine. So this happened. So many people generally use Mac. But if you are not having a Mac, it's completely fine. It is not compulsory to have Mac. You can do crazy stuff on any other laptop. But the operating system should not be Windows. I don't know. I have a personal hate for Windows. If you're using Linux or Mac, great. As Darshan says, it's not good. WSL, Windows system, Windows subsystem for Linux. Better than that, you do a dual boot and use a Linux, or maybe you use AWS cloud or something. Okay. But I would suggest don't go for Windows. If you're getting a new laptop for learning DevOps, don't go for Windows. Try for Mac. And there is it's not a sponsored thing. There is a Mac Mini which comes for 50 to 60,000 rupees. Same, a laptop will cost you that much only. And a screen that will cost you 5,000 or something. So in 65,000 you'll get a very good device. And 1,000 you'll get a keyboard and mouse. So in 65,000 you'll get a very good Mac. Okay. This is not a financial or laptop related session. This is just a suggestion. Okay. Don't go for Windows. I was planning for M3 Air 16 GB. Go for Pro. If you have the budget, then go for Pro. Satyaki, I have a Ubuntu system. Very good. The entire course will be on Ubuntu only. Okay. I know there will be a special session on Red Hat, but the entire course will be on Ubuntu only, which is AWS Cloud, EC2 instance, Ubuntu AMI. AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So we will be having Ubuntu thing in our sessions. Okay, I have Oracle box installed. It's fine, but again, it has limitations. VirtualBox has limitations. Along with AWS account, do we need to create any other instance in advance? No, AWS account is fine. Any Visual Studio, any Visual Code ready for the great write? Oh, Visual Code? So, code. Which one? Do we have any open short topic session? No. Uh, but maybe it will be uploaded on YouTube, but not live. Not live. VS Code. Yeah, VS Code you can have, because see what uh, ideology I have is, how many of you have watched this great movie called Iron Man? It came in 2008, where there's a guy called Tony Stark. Okay, not watched? No worries. So again, I'll say it anyways. So Iron Man, the person who plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., his character is Tony Stark, who is a very brilliant mind. He says, sometimes you gotta run before you walk. So VS Code is a code editor that gives you very good, tools and everything. But I will teach you things on VIM, which is Vim editor, black screen. Stick to black screen for some time. You will love it. And once you are pro in a black screen, then go to Visual Studio Code. Sometimes you gotta run before you start walking. So I got that from that movie. So phase 1, 2, 3 I got from Hinjewadi. This thing I got from Tony Stark. I watch a lot of movies. I love doing crazy stuff. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy. So if you find my jokes bad, it's not me to blame. It's the comedian that I'm watching tonight. Okay. After the career gap, is it possible to get into DevOps role? Will you help in getting intern experience? See, if you have a career gap, first, don't treat it as a disease or treat it something as a bad. One guy called me and said, sir, I have a very tough thing to share. "Oh, what happened?" I have a career gap. He sounded like he had a cancer. So I said, okay, how many years? He said, 1 year. Okay. I said, is it too bad? So don't go in that route. Don't go in that zone where career gaps is stopping you. I have seen people with 10-year career gap who were, there because of some kind of family reasons, did not go to IT. Now they have the required skills, they have certifications, then they met the right people in right meetups, right events, they did cold email, they did LinkedIn properly, and now they are doing so well in their career. They did not take career gap as a hurdle. They took career gap as an opportunity to learn, to upskill, to wait for the market, to understand what is new in the market. Do you know there are hundreds and thousands of people who are in the industry for 8 to 10 years, and they are not up to date what is happening in the industry, and one day they are laid off. This is the reality, sad reality, but this is the reality. They don't keep themselves updated. Now you have the career gap, you have the opportunity to give yourself that, you know, that spa treatment, that, best time where you're investing in your career, where you're investing in learning something new. Maybe you can explore a certification, maybe a new project, maybe something that makes you better than the person who is working in that company. That's when you get hired. So don't take career gaps as a hurdle, take it as an opportunity. Okay. And just to answer, yes, if you are having a career gap, you can still get a job, an internship, because you have those skills which are required. And if your price bracket or the price that you quote to the company, if that is fine, they will hire you. They won't see if you are having career gap or something. Anyone who is in this batch who had a career gap but somehow managed to get a job? Anyone? Because in Hindi batch we had a person. He was a teacher, then he left the teaching job, he upskilled, and now he is doing amazing. His name is Umesh Pede. If you search him on LinkedIn and if you somehow connect with him, do say a hello. Okay, got the job. Mohsin, awesome. Ashutosh, yes. I also had a career. Mohsin, almost more than 2 years gap due to personal. Satyaki, yes, yes. You can see so many examples. So don't take this career gap thing. Any other question, any other doubts, anything? This is the opportunity for you to ask doubts. Okay, a lot of people have joined on YouTube as well, which is amazing, which is great. Okay, can you answer Surinder? He has asked twice. Wait, let me. For experienced people, does getting DevOps role works? Okay, good question. Freshers, you said that you help freshers get jobs. You help mid-senior people. Good. What about experienced people? Let's say I am an experienced software engineer of 8 years or maybe 15 years. What now? See, never ever think of transitioning to a role or switching to a role if you are an experienced person. I know I'm just 8 years of experience, but giving this gyan to you, but just hear me out. Never ever try to transition or, switch or transform your career into a new role. Always stack up. Let's say you are a 10 years QA person. Now you want to move to DevOps. Don't do that. If you are a 10-year QA person, stay in that team and apply DevOps principles, and whatever projects you have worked till now in QA, try to work on those same projects with DevOps principles. Let's say automation. You have done manual testing, try automation testing. On top of that, use DevOps tool. So just always stack up. You are a developer, stack up, just upskill yourself for DevOps, and when you present your resume, you present as software engineer and DevOps engineer. In your bio or in your summary, a seasoned software engineer who is also exploring DevOps opportunities. You mention that. That way you can retain your years of experience, and the company will also understand that this person has experience and now he wants to explore opportunities. He is now, well skilled, and that is how you get big roles. Okay, that is how you get roles of technical architect. Open any technical architect role on LinkedIn, you will see that guy was someday an intern, maybe then he went for support, then maybe went for VP of testing, then maybe something. He must have done something, and now CTO, technical architect, or something like that. So, study. If you are an experienced person, study other experienced people, what they are doing, what kind of switches they are making, what kind of upskilling they are doing. Okay. So, I know I'm not that experienced. I'm just 8 years of experience, but I'm telling an experience of, I'm helping a 15-year experience guy do that. But trust me, if you have 8 or 10-year experience, and then you are one day saying that, oh no, all experience gone, I want to switch to DevOps, not a good idea. Take that experience, try to implement same experience with DevOps principles. Once you know how to mold your resume, once you know how to mold your introduction, that's when you get those salary hikes. Okay, that's what I've seen in last 3 years of my interacting with students. Why AWS account closed but email is not being reused for new account? Old account closed so many years back, but same email is not taking as root email. Make a new email. So what I generally do is, no, not me. I am an AWS community builder, so I am not doing it, but I'm just saying AWS offers free tier account for 1 year on one email. So create two emails, you get 2 years of free tier account. But there's a catch. They can catch you from IP address and so, or maybe debit card or so. So you know what to do. Okay. So I have 4 accounts. Great. Okay. So find hacks. That's one thing that I love about India. We are very good at finding hacks. Do you know that there was a guy who tried to sell my course for 8,000 rupees to me? And then when I said that, hey, I am Shubham Londe, I only created that course. He said, for you, there's a special discount. I'll give it for 5,000. India, welcome to India. India is not for beginners. So find these jugards, okay? I did not say anything to that guy. I just said, dude, I love you, okay? Just don't keep doing it. Stop this. Okay. So, yeah, people do that. Okay. I hope you all got a fair idea of what will be happening, what all things. One thing which I can do for you is I can share Telegram link in the chat. Anyone who is not able to find the Telegram links, I can help them. Can you see? Okay. So if you're not able to join, the Telegram channel, it might be because it's written t.me. Just replace t.me with telegram.me. So I have pasted one more link in the chat. So two links in the chat, which is Telegram community group and a Telegram job posting group. I am not keeping a WhatsApp group. Uh, I'm more into, I want everyone to have things on Telegram group only. There is also a Discord channel. If anyone wants to join, there is also a Discord channel where a few people can, interact. I'll share my this is my LinkedIn. So all the links I'm sharing in the chat, this is my LinkedIn where I generally post updates related to whatever is happening. Okay. I think most of the doubts are answered. If you still have any doubts, feel free to ask. Can we drop now? I guess the class is finished. Yes. So just after this session got over, I started a doubt clearing session where you can ask question just like this, ask your doubt. Every session will be having such kind of sessions, such kind of time dedicated where I can ask. Okay. So you can ask me question and I can answer them. But yes, that's it from my side. I hope you are excited for the course. This was your induction program where everything that will be happening, the course structure, everything is now given to you. It's up to you. Everything will be happening as per schedule. You will be getting emails. Now, the decision is yours to join the class or not. If you don't join, you might miss the fun. You might miss the exciting projects that we will be having. If you join, you get to post it on LinkedIn. You get to share your knowledge with the community. And with that sharing, there will be people, there will be recruiters who will be in touch with you. That's the benefit. Okay, then that's it from my side. If you have any questions, I will be, keeping the chat open again. Okay. I will keep the chat open again. Do ask your questions if you have. If not, just drop a boom in the chat if you are ready for DevOps Zero to Hero, and I will see you all in the next video, in the next session. Awesome, 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 amazing, amazing. Superb, superb. I love this batch. I love this batch already. Very limited batch, 50 learners, but see the energy. See the each and every learner from this batch is excited to go, is excited to do something new. Amazing. Awesome. I just love this batch already. Okay, then, as I can see, there are no more questions, and I will see you all in the next video. There will be an email coming to you saying, hey, there is a live class scheduled on what date? 27th? Yes, Wednesday, 27th. There will be a live class scheduled on 27th, and there will be a link to join. If you are not able to join using that link, go to trainwithshubham.com, log in with your credentials, go to my dashboard, explore the platform, explore the courses. You will see a happening now or an upcoming class there. It's a very fun platform. It has digital products, notes, courses, community. You'll get everything here. So enjoy, sit back, don't relax, do something fun, and I will see you all in the next video. So in Hindi sessions, I say a line which I thought I will translate into English so that people can understand, but I want you all to understand that line. यहाँ तक वीडियो में बने रहने के लिए धन्यवाद. Thanks for watching till here. Okay? मैं आपसे मिलता हूँ अगली वीडियो में. बस इतना. Okay. So I will see you all in the next video. Keep watching Train with Shubham channel and DevOps Zero to Hero batch. Thanks for watching. Ending the stream in 3, 2, 1. Bye. I really hope you understand those Hindi lines. Okay. Bye. Superb. Thank you so much, Kanu. Glad to have you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Okay. So YouTube. You see a lot of people on YouTube. Damn. Lot of people on YouTube. Okay. Bring a free DevOps course. It's already there. If you just go to my playlists, there's a free DevOps course there. Bhagishri, guide us how to get remote jobs, please. I was just checking my LinkedIn and this happened. So I was just checking my LinkedIn and see this cool thing. So in my network, so can you see this? Looking for DevOps engineers to hire for remote work in India, Vijay Bangalore. So you know what to do. Okay. Okay, I want to learn DevOps, but I don't know anything as I'm in electrical field. Where should I start? Start with Linux. Start with operating systems. Start with understanding how code is pulled in repositories. Start from there. Once you start doing that, you'll understand what projects are. You'll start how to build projects and so on. Okay. Ujjwala. Thank you so much, Ujjwala. Thanks a lot. Okay, amazing. Still people are in this live stream. Okay. Many people did join. Okay, that's great. Superb. Okay, then I think a lot of people did join. I was just reading the comments, really happy. Okay. My dream is to work remotely with good pay. Will DevOps work allow me to do that? So, first try to look for remote jobs, see if those remote jobs are available. Look for platforms like Remote OK, um, Well Found, Angel List, YC Jobs. I have a entire PDF. Wait. Uh, these are the portals that you can check. LinkedIn Jobs, Cut Short, InstaHire, Naukri, Angel List, YC Jobs, Y Monster, Hi-Res, Jobsora, Indeed, Jubal, MNC, Glassdoor, so many things. So I'll just share this with you all. I'll just share it with you all so that you can get access to all those portals where you can get at least see. Okay. So the question is from Sajal. How much should I give DevOps on daily basis? Daily, at least try to put in 2 to 3 hours daily. That's where you get confidence to, be consistent and to learn something new. Sir, you are an inspiration. I want to become like you. Thank you so much, yaar. Thank you so much. Become you only. You become someone that people want to become like you. Don't become like someone. So be better than me. Bro, I'm preparing for interview for DevOps and getting knowledge, but what about the scenario based question as I'm developer currently with 3 years experience? So if you want scenario based questions, I'll give you a hack. Let me do it. So go to LinkedIn jobs, just search for DevOps. Let's say you have 3 years experience, right? Write something like this. Okay. And now go about the this, just copy this. Okay. Requirement and all these things, just copy this. Okay. Copied. Go to Chat GPT. Okay. Once you go to Chat GPT, just write act as an interviewer with over 10 years of experience in DevOps scenario based interviews. Now, based on the job description, prepare a questionnaire for DevOps scenario based questions. Now, this is the job description that you give. Now, and make sure that the questions are medium to difficult, as I have 3 years of experience in software engineering. So give it something about you as well and just press enter and see the magic. So can you see there are a scenario based question? Oh, scenario based question as well as follow up, because an experienced engineer also takes follow up questions. You got it. Okay, nice. Sir, I quit my job in past company. That company treated me abscond. I will try DevOps job in Germany because my husband working in Germany. Is abscond will problem for me? See, what is abscond? Try to understand that the person did not fulfill things. The person just ghosted the company. See, if that company has a network, if the HR, the company, the people, the chief, they have a network, they might take action. But if you are in some other country or something, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe nothing will happen. I don't think anything will happen. But if the other company asks you for an experience letter or relieving letter, then you're in trouble. So this notes on your portal, Google Chat GPT prompt, all notes and class are available on, yes, everything available on trainwithshubham.com. Okay, by 2 years experience as a fresher in DevOps field, how much knowledge do I need in what topics? If you're 2 year experience, then how are you a fresher? Okay, but again, just to answer you, how much topics, the topics that I showed in the entire presentation, if you're learning those topics as well, it's more than enough. Okay, then I think a lot of people's doubt are clear. And Ben Stroke. I said Ben Stroke. Okay, okay. There are more topics to learn DevOps. How much duration is required? 3 to 6 months if you want to learn most of the topics. हिंदी वाली बैच वापस कब स्टार्ट होगी भाई? हर किसी को हिंदी में ही पढ़ना रहता है. हिंदी वाली बैच स्टार्ट होगी नेक्स्ट ईयर, अगले साल, 1 साल बाद, मतलब 1 महीने बाद. ओके. Chalo then. I think that's it from my side, and I hope you all enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed the introduction session, the induction session. Induction session generally I keep streaming because people might not know where to get the link, how to join, and others can also get the benefit of how the course is structured. So that's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed the video. So यहाँ तक वीडियो में बने रहने के लिए धन्यवाद. देखते रहे ट्रेन विश्वम चैनल. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. एंडिंग द स्ट्रीम इन 3, 2, 1.